is Austin Langman, and welcome to the next edition of Austin Weekend. Here with me is Dad, and here we're going to review Moana, the newest Disney film.
Disney film. It is called a 3D a 3D computer animated musical fantasy adventure film.
How the heck that exists?
I don't know. That's like everything's squeezed into one movie there. But basically, it's about a young girl living on islands. It's sort of based on like a Hawaii island type situation, and her adventures with Maui, the demigod, and just their adventures and what they go through trying to save their world as they know it, I guess.
Yeah.
You want to add anything to the story? You don't want to give away too much, but there's
like it says, there's a bunch of songs.
Yeah, there is like I said, it is a 3D computer animated musical fantasy adventure film. Key in it is musical, so it does have quite a few musical songs in it.
We were kind of distraught whenever we came into the theater, and then we decided to just. Well, we didn't think it was going to have this many musical numbers in there.
Well, it's not bad when you have musical numbers as long as they're placed right, and some of their musical numbers just sort of fell out of place a little bit.
Kind of interrupted the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they cut the story in half and then separated them and put them in two different places,
mm-hmm.
and then put a song or maybe two in a row in between it.
Well, it runs for 107 minutes. So that's about an hour and 37 minutes. Hour and 47 minutes, yeah. Its budget was $150 million, and to date it's made about $190. So
it went over its budget.
It went over its budget, so it's made some money. It's got some interesting voice actors. One of everybody's favorites is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
as Maui.
He plays Maui. There's not a whole lot of other really famously known people in it, except for one. Voicing villager number one is
Troy Polamalu.
That's right, Troy Polamalu, the ex-Steeler strong safety, is villager number one. So if you're going to watch the movie and you wonder who's villager number one, it's Troy Polamalu.
And Shirt singer
Nicole Scherzinger. That's Moana's mother, Nicole Scherzinger. And then we have, I said, there's not a lot of other people who are really famous.
Mainly it's stars that are just trying to get up.
Mm-hmm. Now, as far as the animation in the movie goes, it's top notch. It's Disney animation.
It's some of the best.
We didn't even watch it in 3D. We watched it in 2D, and it was still
fantastic.
Phenomenal.
The water
animation.
looked realistic.
Yeah, the water, leaves, fish, everything.
It's got that Zootopia feel.
Mm-hmm. I think in the last couple of films that Disney Animation has made, they've really upped the game a little bit. They've thrown the gauntlet down, saying this is what you can do with animation. So it's
boy, did they do it!
They did it really well. The story in itself is not one of the best stories Disney's ever come up with.
It could use a little tweaking.
It could use a little tweaking. But the animation, as you tell the story, is just so phenomenal that it helps the story out. The singing, most of it is sort of out of place, and there's no really.
It kind of has that same problem as Trolls.
Yeah.
Like it has so many musical numbers at once that.
We'll get back to. We don't want to talk about this movie too much, but Frozen. The songs in it were catchy enough to where 10 billion people sung them 85 billion times.
And it got on everyone's nerves.
But see, I just watched the movie Moana, and I couldn't sing one song to you right now. There's really nothing in it that's catchy, or there's no Let It Go in it. There's nothing. There's thank goodness there's nothing. But there's really nothing in it that's that catchy. So the songs are The stories, but the animation is
Well,
top notch.
describing the movie in sign language.
Yes, yes, it is. It's like it's either like or uh.
And what do you think about the characters?
I thought the characters were pretty good. The characters helped carry the story. I said the story was a little weird. I mean,
It was kind
not
of
weird.
weak compared to Disney's High.
So high,
And I
yeah.
mean, just
like
up into the clouds high.
yeah, like Zootopia.
Standards.
Like Zootopia earlier this year was top notch animation and top notch story
And
too.
top notch characters.
Top notch characters too.
Top notch writing. Top notch everything.
It's the same directors that did The Princess and the Frog for Disney are the same ones who did this one. But you wanna go ahead and do a rating on it?
Well, there isn't much to talk about, which is
There's
shocking.
not a whole lot to talk about in it. Like you don't want to give away the story. It's the story of the young girl who has chose to save their world by the ocean from inevitable doom, and she has to go get the help of Maui, the demigod Maui, to help save the world. And it's just the story of how that happens. You don't want to give away too much because
So we'll end it here.
You could ruin the story really. I could ruin the story for you really easy. So we'll just end it right there. We'll just go over our rating. Our rating is run from 1
being crap,
and 10 being
the best thing ever.
So we rate 1 through 10, and we don't use stars.
Typical critic talk.
Crap. We pull something from the movie that means something to the movie. Like for the Kung Fu Pandas, Poe loves
dumpling time. Dumpling time. Dumpling time.
Poe loves dumplings, so we rated the Kung Fu Panda movies with dumplings. So what do we want to pull out with this one? What do we want to? Chickens. Let's rate it with chickens. The best character in the entire movie is the chicken.
He is so
stupid. That's the stupidest animal I've ever seen put in a movie. He's so stupid that you put down food and he pecks next to it.
My gosh, how does that thing function?
But he's a lovable little character, so we'll use chickens. In a movie about the sea and demigods and islands.
Out of all of that.
We pick chickens. We're going to rate it with chickens. Okay. 1 chicken being horrible chicken, being terrible chicken. 10 chickens being the best thing ever. How many chickens do you give Moana?
Well, we should have used musical numbers.
I don't know. There was already enough musical numbers in it. Let's use chickens. I had enough of the musical numbers for Moana.
Okay.
I like the chicken. I could take more chicken.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. I just wanted you to think if there was another option.
No. How many chickens do you give it?
Probably around 8.3, 8.4. It was a fine movie on its own, but it could have used less musical numbers to interrupt the story.
Yeah. It's the same with me. The animation was a 9.8. And the story was about a 7. The musical numbers were about a 5. So, you throw all that together, it's probably a good solid 8, 8.2, something like that. It's not a bad movie. If you've got, kids that are under 10, maybe even under 8, they're going to really probably love this movie because of the great animation and the chicken, the goofy chicken it's almost worth going to see just to see that chicken.
Well, the musical numbers didn't ruin this film.
No.
Trolls.
No, yeah, it sort of ruined Trolls. But they're just not the best songs, and they're not the placed in the best. Other than that, there was one song with the giant crab. I won't tell you that sort of was pretty cool. I won't give you away that one. That's probably my favorite scene in the movie is that. But overall, it's about an 8.2 to an 8.5, something like that.
What do we got next?
Coming up next, Rogue One comes out
next week.
Thursday. We will be watching it Thursday at 7 o'clock. So we'll be sure and tune into that one. We might give you our turn on that one Thursday night. So if you want to go watch it, we can tell you a little bit about it. But be sure and hit the subscribe button. Be sure and hit the like button.
We forgot to mention a few cartoons.
Yeah, we've got some cartoons coming up too.
Milo Murphy's Law,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple of others that we have no idea what the title of it.
Yeah. Also, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. We do have a YouTube. We do have a Facebook page now. Austin Weekend Experiment. So be sure and look it up on Facebook and subscribe to it because we post stuff on it daily. We'll put stuff on it daily. So other than that, hit the
Like, the subscribe, and the groovy baby button.
the groovy baby button because it's always groovy baby. Other than that, I think we're done. See you next time.
See you next week, folks.